I take a step back and I flip over the one that I'm on, what I was on.
Okay.
Flip over, revealing a heart.
And I'm gonna action surge, and I'm gonna run over to this one near Sebastian that he did before and do the heart as well.
Okay, the heart flips over and the two stay in place.
Nice.
That's what I do.
Nice.
So we have to match them if you guys didn't get that.
Explain, is this like the puzzles that you've encountered, Sebastian?
We're all going to die.
All right, we get to the end of the round and the water level rises. One of you can roll me a d6.
Who wants to do it?
I'll do it. Because I rolled a 3.
All right, the water level rises by 3 inches.
And how tall is the platform?
The room is 20 feet high. Okay.
It was five feet?
Yes, and the platform's 5 feet up. There was so to be precise, there are 228 inches left remaining right now, and it's just filled by 3 more inches. But it seems that incorrect guesses are going to increase the speed. All right, top of the round, Sebastian, your turn.
Right. Question on whether or not you'll allow this. If I use twinned spell on levitate, can I still do it one at a time instead of both? Like, I cast levitate to flip one and then use twin spell.
I'll allow it. I'll allow this.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast levitate on, let's do the one under Houdini.
One under Houdini.
This one.
And I cast levitate and I start to turn the stone.
It flips over, revealing a diamond. As it does so, there is a shock of electric energy that rushes through the water, and all 3 flip back.
Oh.
This is not the way I thought this was gonna go.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Developments.
Oh, I thought we were, okay.
It could never be so easy.
Can I still twin spell and flip back over the first heart? We know that there's a heart.
Yep.
Alright, so I twin spell.
You flip it back over. Roll a d6.
1.
The water rises by 1 inch. Wrath, it's your turn.
I'm going to flip over the opposite corner.
Okay, you flip it over, revealing the spade.
Those don't match.
So they flip back over. There's electric shocks through the water. Give me a d6.
5.
The water raises by 5 inches. Okay. Rudy, it is your turn.
Want to flip over?
Rudy,
The water is now at 30 inches of height. So the
Rudy,
out of 240.
Sebastian, I think we have figured out the game. I guess the strategy becomes, do we discover as many new objects as we can, or try to reveal what we know?
I think if there's 16 squares and 4 of each suit, then finding 4 at least of one might be the best. Where 2 diamonds are 2 hearts are. So let's try at least find those, and then whatever
Look
one
for
we
hearts.
find last, if we can find all of them, then we do those 4 in a row, and we'll see what happens.
Done.
All right. So we know where those are.
So new tiles.
New tiles until we can find 4 of soup. I'm gonna do the one directly below me.
Ping it again, please. This one. This one. It flips over, revealing a diamond.
Yes.
All right, and roll a d6, Rudy.
4.
The water is now 34 inches high. So that you know, it hits the platform at 60.
Oh, sorry. So from the 60 is
Yeah, and
it's how many
200,
high?
240 inches would be the total.
And it's currently at 30.
34.
Cool.
Okay, Sebastian, it's your turn.
I'm gonna twin levitate again on this one right here.
Okay.
Hallo?
Hei.
Er du på jobb?
Ja.
Jeg bare lurte på, kan du mye om sånn streaming på telefon som du driver med det?
Hva mener du kan mye? Jeg bruker bare kamera eller GoProen.
Hvordan er det du kobler den til mobilen da? Eller hvordan streamer du liksom?
Jeg bruker enten mobilen eller nettbrettet til hotspot, og så bruker den der GoPro-appen. Og så
Kan du betale subscription, eller er det gratis?
Ja, du bruker bare mobildata.
Ja.
Og så lager du konto på GoPro-appen, og så kan du velge mellom YouTube eller Twitch på appen.
Går det an å legge til andre bilder på skjermen da, for eksempel?
Nei, da må du vel ha... Ikke med GoPro, tror jeg.
Ja,
Du kan liksom
overlay liksom.
Hæ?
Ja, det er ikke noen mulighet for å overlay.
Da tror jeg
Finns det noe-
da tror jeg du må betale tredjepartsprogram som du streamer til, og da må du bruke den der RTMP-greia, så må det liksom...
Har du prøvd Streamlabs på telefonen da?
Ja, men jeg tror ikke det er noen måte å synke liksom GoProen til andre ting. Det er liksom skikkelig dårlig system, egentlig. Det er derfor jeg skal prøve å kjøpe meg en sånn DJI-kamera i stedet for.
Ja.
Det er kinesisk
Det
merke,
står på
men
YouTube da, how to use GoPro as webcam with Streamlabs.
på mobilen.
Jeg vet ikke, jeg kan...
Ja, altså jeg vet at du kan koble til GoPro-kamera til PC, for da kan du installere sånn eget program som funker som oversetter liksom fra GoProen til PC-en. Men jeg fikk ikke det jeg tenkte jeg skulle...
Det er en sånn... Det står at du kan screen-recorde en app med Streamlabs, så du kan recorde GoPro-appen med Streamlabs.
Det hørtes jo ikke
Og
så...
så kan du legge på overlays der, tror jeg.
Ja, det hørtes
Det
ut.
er litt morsomt å teste hvis vi går turer eller et eller annet, liksom.
Ja.
Da må jeg vel ha med en powerbank, men... Eller to, en til mobilen og en til kamera.
Ja. Fordi hvis du prøver å livestreame med batteri, så har du... Spesielt hvis det er varmt, eller 20 grader, Så skal jeg banne på at GoPro blir varm og skrur seg etter et kvarter hvis du har flaks.
Ja, selv om det tar litt lavere resolution. Du trenger jo ikke 4K liksom, det holder jo med 1080p.
Ja, jeg streamer jo med 720p som for det meste, og ja, det går.
Jeg kan teste litt.
Men hvis du har koblet til powerbank med den ladeluka åpen, da kan du streame så å si ubegrenset.
Ok, så du må ta ut batteriet da, eller?
Ja. Men det jeg merker...
batteriet selv som blir varmt.
Ja, det jeg merker er at den der GoPro 10, den er litt kresen på strømmen, så hvis den ikke får konstant 2,1 ampere, så får du sånn varsel om at det er dårlig strøm eller sånt, og så skrur du seg av.
Det var vel 11 jeg fikk av deg, var det ikke det?
Ja. Jeg husker ikke.
Eller... 10'eren har jeg fra før, og jeg mener den jeg fikk av deg var den jeg har.
Ok.
Hvis ikke jeg husker helt feil, da. Men kanskje det var 8'eren jeg hadde, da ble jeg litt usikker.
Men i hvert fall det var grunnen til at jeg ikke bruker den så mye til streaming, for med batteri så funker det jo bra, men...
Ja, hvis du har batteri og powerbank i denne, da burde du jo få konstant strøm og bli ladet.
Jo, men da er problemet igjen at batteriet etter et punkt skrur seg etter fordi det blir så varmt.
Det er skikkelig ræva av GoPro.
Ja, altså hvis du filmer... Oi, shit.
Hva skjer?
Ja, jeg kjører på motorveien, så løsnet en bit fra en lastebil foran meg, så jeg måtte unngå. Men når jeg var i Polen, så filmet jeg 40 minutter da, før den skrudde seg, og da ble det for varmt. Så det holdt jo en stund. Og da var det sånn på grensa at det var jævlig varm, pluss at batteriet holdt på å gå tomt, så det var sånn, ja. Men som sagt, hvis du kjøper en feit sånn powerbank, så tror jeg det vil funke bra.
Ja. Nei, jeg får teste litt.
Ja. Og så får du spørre Dennis da, hvis du trenger sånn der finnes SIM-kort med ubegrenset data du også.
Ja, men jeg har alt, jeg er fornøyd med det.
Ja.
Det er ubegrenset der også, basically.
Ja, hvis du bruker mer enn 100 giga, hva er det du får i megabit da?
Sjekke.
Fordi hvis det er 3 megabit, så holder det jo i teorien.
Hvor mye giga er det du bruker i måneden da?
Sist jeg sjekket i sommerferien, så hadde jeg brukt 900 giga.
Det er i hvert fall 300 megabyte i sekundet. Og etter det så er det 3 megabyte.
Ja. Det funker jo greit, men jeg vil bare...
Jeg får teste litt.
Ja.
Ja, jeg må på dass, så vi kan prate selv.
Ja, greit.
Ja, ha det.
Ja.
This one here, which was also a diamond.
Okay.
And then I point to the bottom corner.
Bottom right corner, baby.
Wrath, it's your turn.
Wrath using his telekinesis flips over the bottom right corner that time.
You flip over the 4 tiles. Thump, 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 thump. And they glow briefly and sink into the surface of the stone.
Rinse, repeat. So no change, right? The doors, like I want to like look at the doors.
There's a rush of water, and suddenly, appearing in the room from out of the water is a water elemental. Flushes into the room and rises up. It comes into the room with a whirl, and it It will be in the initiative order now. But Rudy, it is your turn.
I am going to say, boys, my axes ain't doing nothing against that.
Oh, and Wrath, roll me a d6.
4.
The water is now 38 inches high.
Okay. I am going to do the one that Bruce is on.
This one here.
Yep.
I'm gonna move Bruce.
Thank you. It reveals a spade.
Okay. That was my action, right?
Yes, correct.
Dude.
All right. Roll me a d6 for the water rising.
6. Sorry.
All right. The water is now at 44 inches in height.
Oh.
All right. Well, the water elemental is going to come soaring into the room towards Sebastian. And it is going to attack you with its slams, Sebastian. It makes 2... actually, it's going to try to whelm you. Give me a... It moves into your space, and I need a strength saving throw.
No, not strength. How does a 15 sound?
Actually, exactly what you needed.
Yay!
Yeah. So you are pushed out of the elemental space, though. So it pushes you into the water.
Oh no!
Yeah. With a splash.
How far down is the? It's only it's reachable.
Yeah, it's only like about 4 feet deep right now, so it doesn't hurt you, but you're in it. It is your turn, Sebastian.
I'm going to hop out.
Mm-hmm.
Send Crowley fluttering around this thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really know what that's going to do, but you know. And actually, yeah, Crowley's not really going to help me here. I turn and I'm like, I'm trying to concentrate, and I blast. I hold up my staff and I blast Cone of Cold out of my staff into the water elemental.
All right. Oh, good. It's not immune to cold damage. So I got to make a con save.
Yes.
I get a 16.
No. So that's going to be...
Roll those dice.
Uh,
34 damage.
The blast of cold freezes pieces of the water elemental, which shatter on the ground, but it is still collecting water and moving around.
Actually, sorry, I forgot to say this. I was thinking this, forgot to say it. Can I quicken that spell?
Yes, I will allow that.
Sorry, I totally meant to do that because now I want to flip the one in front of me here.
With levitate, correct?
Just with my hands as my action.
Okay. Okay.
So I blast him and I turn and I grab the tile and throw on my
You're
back.
up on the thing again, right? You
Yeah, I climbed back up.
Yeah.
I hopped up.
There's a club.
The other club was the corner, yeah?
Alrighty. Wrath, it is your turn. Or sorry, this is Spade. It's Spade.
So seeing
Right.
Sebastian is covered.
farmers have started spreading their shit.
I'm gonna start walking towards this
On the
awful
farms?
creature, and I'm gonna
Smells,
shoot some beams of energy at it. So I send Bruce in.
Outside.
I get a 22 to hit. That is a hit. Your Eldritch Blast send splashes of water blasting its amorphous form apart.
If Crowley is also helping, does that give him advantage on 2 Eldritch Blasts?
Sure.
So 14 force damage, and I'm gonna knock him back 10 feet.
All right. Push him back 10 feet in the water.
And then as I
Ska
get
saga
closer,
varje
I'm gonna shoot again, and I got a 29 to hit.
Also a hit.
For another 14 force damage.
Okay.
And then, yeah, just getting closer, and then I'm gonna fire again, this time without advantage. A 21 to hit.
Wow, 3 hits.
That one only for 6 force damage.
Okay. Still a good barrage. I need both you and Sebastian to roll me a d6 for the game.
1.
1.
Okay.
Needed that.
All right. Rudy, it's your turn.
We're at 46 right now, right? Okay.
46.
I'm gonna do the one immediately to my right.
Lucky guess. Good job.
Okay.
Yes, Rudy.
All right, and roll me a d6, Rudy.
6. Oh my god.
All right. The water rises up.
Made up for it.
52. It is all to the level of the platform. All right. Well, we go to the top of the round with the water elemental, who does its ability recharge? Ooh, it does.
Uh-oh.
It moves over both Sebastian and Raph, and you can both make these strength saving throws, guys.
17.
Big money. 4.
Okay, so Raph, you take 18 points of bludgeoning damage, and you are restrained and grappled by the elemental and unable to breathe unless you can breathe water. And
I used to.
Sebastian, you are flung into the canal again.
I made my con check for telekinesis, but I am drowning.
Okay. Sebastian, it's your turn.
I hop back out of the water, and I am going to again twin levitate
Okay.
on this corner one first.
Okay. It flips over, revealing the last spade. Chunk, 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 chunk. All of them shakes, sink into the floor. And with that, there is another flushing, rushing noise. As another water elemental, is ejected into the room after this.
Are we winning? Is this what we're supposed to be doing? I'm going to use my second one to grab the tile right next to the one I flipped. This one.
Okay. That reveals a club. Okay. And roll me a d6, Sebastian.
I'm going to roll roll the same one. It's rolled 2 ones. And it's going to get a third one.
Yeah.
Usually that would be a bad
Not for
dice.
damage. We don't use that one for damage.
No.
All right.
What a trash die, but it saved my life today.
Okay. Well, with that, Rudy, it's your turn. Or sorry, Wrath, it's your turn. You're currently drowning.
Drowning my whole life. And mostly in the expectations of my parents. So what I'm gonna do is wait, why am I talking with bubbly mouth? I just say in your mind, I'm fine, keep flipping tiles. And
I heard you.
I'm gonna attempt to push the giant creature off of me using my telekinesis.
Ah, cool. Move. So you hold it with your own telekinetic grip and kind of pull it off you.
Yeah, I think I can't restrain it because I don't think
You
I
know
can
what?
restrain the creature, but I want to try to just like push it.
Yeah, so I think what we'll say there is give me basically a spell attack, and I'll have that against its strength saving throw. How would I push it off of you? I think that's appropriate for telekinesis. Or should I just make a saving throw against your spell?
The only reason I want to ask about it is because normally I would just grab it and it would make a strength check, but technically I can't restrain it.
I can, yeah, you make an ability check with your spellcasting ability contested by a strength check. So make your ability check.
I got a 26.
Okay, I got an 18. So you can, I'm going to say you can move it. I'm going to say that you can use this to escape a grapple. Absolutely. So yeah, you can pull it off you and move it 30 feet in any direction.
So I'm gonna send it to the opposite corner of the room, way over here, and I'm gonna throw it into the wall.
Cool. And we'll treat it as restrained by your telekinetic grip. Yeah.
The only thing I did, I don't know if can I restrain a water elemental? I wasn't sure if I could.
Oh yeah,
I just wanted to push it.
I guess you can't because they are actually immune to the restraint condition.
So I don't want to overstep, but I
guess you
I
would
just
need
want
a
to be able
bucket. I guess you need a bucket.
to. I just want to push it off.
A water
if that's
bottle.
allowed. Yeah.
Okay, no, that's great. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
That is all the action.
Alrighty, Rudy, we're over to you.
I am going to flip over my current tile that I'm on. Gloves. Yes, gloves.
The water elementals. So this one is not restrained.
But do you need me to roll for 6?
Yeah, and I need Wrath as well.
Oh yes, yes.
3.
1. Woo.
Almost up to the platform. Alright. This one's gonna sail for Sebastian, and this one's gonna sail for Wrath. And they're just both gonna make attacks with their slams.
I'm gonna entropic ward, causing disadvantage.
Okay, that turns a 25 into a 12. And the second attack is a 22.
I don't do it.
Okay. That one is going to be 13 bludgeoning damage. And Sebastian, against you, 13 and a 22.
The 22 hits.
For 13 bludgeoning damage.
I failed my the telekinesis begins to wane.
Alrighty. And with that, the water elemental's turn is over, and the water rises by 6 inches to 63 inches.
No, we're standing in a puddle.
Yep. Alright, Sebastian, it is your turn.
And just in time, I'm going to shock all of us. I'm gonna again, twinning levitation, going boom boom on these tiles. This one right here. Gotta Got a good feeling.
Okay, club. Come on.
It's gonna
give me
be a club.
It flips over, revealing the heart, and a surge of electricity arcs through the entire chamber. You can all give me a dexterity saving throw.
20.
I got 7, but I'm gonna use Indomitable.
Okay.
14.
All right. Sebastian, what did you get, sir?
20.
You succeed. Wrath, you fail. Rudy,
9.
you fail as well. It is 20 damage for those of you that failed. 10 for Sebastian.
Oh.
I hop. I see the tile and I jump.
I'm like,
Alright.
keep going.
And then can I continue to flip?
You can, but what's going to happen here is just give me a moment here.
I've never burned through sorcery points like this before.
Oh, oh yeah, they flip back over. The clubs and the heart flip back over.
I'm going to flip this one here.
Yes.
Alrighty.
New avenues.
It's a heart.
Heart.
That's
We know where
it.
the 4 hearts are. We got this.
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that, we go to that was Sebastian's turn, correct?
Yeah.
So we're gonna go to Wrath.
I'm just gonna update my health on the old roll 20 there. I look at this water creature and I yell, "Enough!" And I step back and I look at both of them and I say, "You will obey your true master, Rudy, and you will flip tiles as she sees fit." And I cast Mass Suggestion.
Okay. I have to make I'm not immune to being charmed.
Wisdom save, 19.
They both fail.
Rudy is your master. She will tell you what tiles to flip.
Okay. The 2 elementals will proceed to listen to Rudy's suggestion. To that suggestion.
Rudy, will you please tell them what to do?
Of course I will. Let's get them flipping hearts. And I point out the spots with the hearts.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
They come over and they each flip one of the tiles, revealing the three hearts. The water level rises up a little bit more as that happens, but I think from there you'll be able to flip over the remaining tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You flip over the last.
Some help. We just needed some help.
The last of the tiles. The water ultimately, I guess it would take another round or 2. So I'll just roll this. The water ultimately does rise up to your waists as you flip over the last tile. But with the elementals helping you, as the last tile is flipped, the sluice gates shake open and the water drains out.
One thing I'll say about the queen, at least she gives you a fighting chance.
Yes. Most of our enemies just merely eat us or devour us. Like that one time Wilhelm was grabbed and his head was almost enveloped by a creature from another dimension. There was no puzzles. It was just
Yeah, she kind of likes to play games. She enjoys testing people.
Hopefully we proved we're up to the task of taking on these tests and eating her at our own game.
I'm glad we were able to solve this. do want to figure out where we are. I didn't want to teleport us out of here before we, have something to report other than that we stole a bunch of chests. Shall we see if there's a pathway up to the surface?
Let's go quickly.
From this...
Fly water elementals.
The elementals swim back up the pipes. From the sluice, there's you round a couple turns, and there is a ladder leading up to a sewer grate cover, with a ray of sunlight shining down from the surface.
Do you go, Rudy?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
You open up the cover into a busy city street with crowds of people and the noises of the city all around you. The air here smells like seawater, that salt wafting on the air. And just a hint of bread, wine, and sweat. You look up from the architecture is unfamiliar but elegant of the buildings around you. The streets are cobblestone, and there are people milling through the streets.
Any idea where we are?
Excuse me, sir.
You're looking around for a flag.
Do we
Yeah,
leave? Are we leaving the sewer?
Can we just go grab someone? What day is it?
You grab someone on the street.
Where am I?
Yes. Well, this is the corner of Baker's Road and Spice. Where are you trying to get to, friend? The man has a strange accent about him but speaks friendly enough. Are you drunk? Have you had too much to drink?
No, sorry. We're my friend here is new in town, and he just likes asking people about the history of the place that we're in. What can you tell us about it?
You don't know the history of the Free City?
I am